section you got to cross up here. I'm actually about 10.8 miles now on the distance here, but take out about 1.5 miles or 2 miles since I had to go back home. On your left. Dogs just love it out here on these trails. Little grain elevator up here on the right is pretty neat. Built back probably late 1800s. Of course, it's not in use now, but I think it's pretty cool. A couple cars coming here. About another 4 miles to go to get to my halfway point. Nice guy there waiting on me. Lunchtime, so cars will stop and wait, and that's pretty nice. Down to about 79% now on my battery. And I'm almost 12 miles on the distance here. Again, I got about another 3.5 miles to go to get to my destination. Anywhere through here now, excuse me, anywhere through here now, I can see deer at any time. Hopefully today we can see one crossing the trail or running along the trail. We'll see them. About to come up here in about another mile where we've got a river that parallels the bike trail. And that's where you'll typically see the deer more if you're going to see them at all. As you can see, it's pretty peaceful on this trail. On the weekdays, there's just not a whole lot of traffic, which is kind of nice when you want to ride. Like I normally see my same people that I see every day when I'm out here that ride every day. I thoroughly love doing this. I highly encourage anybody that is getting older in years and anything over 60, 65, that consider riding these e-bikes. Of course, you want to go see your doctor and get his permission for you to do any exercise like this. But it's good on the knees, it's good for your hips, and it keeps you healthy. I mean, My heartbeat used to be a lot higher when I first started. It'd be up around 130, 125, 130. And right now I'm only riding at about 112 BPM. So it's lowered the more I ride my bike. It's definitely heart healthy to do this. There's one river we're crossing here. Yeah, if we're going to see a deer, this is about the area we're going to see it. I've seen a lot of them this year. I mean, 4 or 5 at a time I'll see on the trail, running along the trail. On your left. A little tunnel coming up here that if that river really gets flooded, and I'll see it a couple times a year, especially in the early springtime, that it'll have a couple feet of water inside this tunnel. So you either have to really go across the top there, it's coming up here, go across the top to get back down the other side of the trail, or you're just going to have to turn around. Cruising along about 20 miles an hour. I highly recommend, if you're going to ride these bikes, that you take care of them, and you definitely want security on them. I mean, you got to carry locks and stuff. You're going to stop at the store or something, somebody's going to steal your bike if you're not careful. I carry on the bottom of this bike, I got an alarm that once I set it, you even barely vibrate this bike, that alarm's going to go off. And that's going to deter anybody wanting to steal your bike. I mean, nothing's 100% proof. Guys run around with portable grinders that are battery operated that can just cut right through locks. Right in the middle of the daytime. So you just got to be real careful and watch everybody around you, and just be aware. It's just like we're supposed to stop at all these stop signs I've been going through, but nobody does. I definitely look both ways when I'm going through. But technically, if you're going to ride on these bike trails, you're supposed to stop at those signs. Could you get a ticket for it? Yes. I'm not sure they would give you one, but yeah, you can get a ticket. These trails have got laws on them just like the road does. Coming up on an area here on the left is called Killcare Speedway. It's been here since the 1940s. Come up here on Thursday through Sunday, you're going to see a lot of cars racing. You're going to see a lot of RVs and stuff over off to the side. They got an oval track up here, and they've also got a little go-kart track that they race around, and boy, them things can fly around that thing. That's right up here on the left is the little go-kart track. But as we get up here, you've got the actual drag strip where the eighth mile, quarter mile track up here. But you can sit right here on the bike trail when they're racing and just watch it. It's pretty loud. Once I get up to this intersection, I'll be at my 12-mile marker. So I've got about 3 miles more to go to get to my halfway point. Then I'll turn around and come back. Okay, I've still got about 73% of my battery, and come, as far as this goes, about 14 miles on the tripometer. And this is the one intersection here you got to be real careful, because you got it, it's at an angle and you got cars can come from the right or the left here, and you just got to be careful. You can see the speedway over there. Now it's pretty straight through here till we get to my halfway point. Of course, they got fences going down both areas.